He was once the golden boy of tech.
Elon Musk!
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk!
The world's favorite billionaire.
Only 4 entities have launched a space capsule into orbit and successfully brought it back. The United States, Russia, China, and Elon Musk.
Now, he's one of the most divisive figures alive. He's balancing 2 worlds, running massive companies and stepping deeper into politics. But there's a catch. When your personal brand is your business, every move you make, every statement, partnership, or controversy can impact the company you built. That's why most CEOs stay behind the scenes. But Elon, he's done the opposite. From cameos in movies and hosting SNL, to now holding an influential advisory role in the White House, Musk has never shied away from the spotlight. But with growing protests,
authorities investigating what they're calling a targeted attack on a Tesla repair center in Las Vegas. This dramatic video showing multiple cars in flames. According to authorities, the suspected arson occurred early this morning. When police arrived, they found 5 vehicles set on fire or damaged, and the word resist spray painted on the front of the business.
plummeting stock,
Rising roughly 20% in the past few weeks, Tesla's stock price is still down 45% from its high in December of last year. Over just a few months, investors have almost cut the company in half, with it now hovering around $850 billion valuation.
and an increasingly divided public. Could his larger-than-life persona become the downfall of Tesla? Let's go back to 2020, when things looked very different. That year, Tesla's stock exploded, rising nearly 700% in just 12 months.
Tesla has seen its stock soar from the equivalent of $86 a share the first week of January to close just under $650 a share today.
Despite a global pandemic, Tesla delivered almost 500,000 vehicles, surpassing expectations and proving electric vehicles could thrive under pressure. It became the most valuable automaker in the world,
Now the world's most valuable car maker after its market capitalization passed Toyota's for the first time.
Public admiration for Musk was at an all-time high. He was praised for outsmarting Wall Street critics and turning a once ridiculed startup into a global powerhouse. In 2021, he was even named Time magazine's Person of the Year. On social media, Musk wasn't seen as divisive. He was quirky, meme-worthy, and wildly entertaining. Fan pages, memes, and viral tweets made him a cultural icon. And beyond Tesla, his other ventures were winning too. The 2019 Cybertruck reveal broke the internet, especially when its unbreakable window shattered on stage. What could have been a PR disaster turned into a viral success. Meanwhile, SpaceX was making headlines with successful Crew Dragon missions, solidifying Musk's reputation as a visionary, not just a businessman. It was a golden era for both Elon Musk and Tesla. But now, just a few years later, the story is starting to change. The turning point came in late 2022 when Musk made one of the boldest and most polarizing moves of his career.
Tonight, the world's richest man has just bought Twitter for $44 billion.
What he framed as a mission to defend free speech quickly turned into chaos.
Elon Musk plans to cut Twitter's workforce by 75%.
I think it's very important for there to be an inclusive arena for free speech.
Elon Musk, who claimed he was buying Twitter to ensure free speech, tonight doing the opposite, suspending the accounts of prominent journalists from outlets including The Washington Post, New York Times, and CNN.
While some praised him for challenging what they saw as censorship, others saw it as reckless and dangerous. That was the moment when Elon Musk, the tech visionary, started becoming Elon Musk, the political lightning rod. He became increasingly outspoken on cultural and political issues, criticizing woke ideologies, clashing with the media, and aligning himself more publicly with right-leaning figures and causes. His tweets, once seen as playful or eccentric, started raising eyebrows. By 2023, his political presence was no longer just on Twitter. Musk began regularly engaging with conservative leaders, questioning institutions, and positioning himself as a voice against what he called the
woke mind virus.
But the real escalation came during the 2024 election cycle. Musk didn't just endorse Donald Trump, he became one of his most powerful allies.
Elon Musk gave $193 million to his pro-Trump super PAC through Election Day, federal filings released Thursday show, and pumped an additional $20 million into a separate Trump-aligned PAC, solidifying his place as one of President-elect Donald Trump's biggest billionaire supporters. That's on top of $118.6 million Musk had already reported giving to the PAC prior to October 17th, adding up to $239 million in total, and potentially making Musk Trump's biggest financial backer.
And he wasn't quiet about it. Musk went on major podcasts like the Joe Rogan Experience to publicly back Trump. In one particularly viral moment, Musk warned that
If Trump doesn't win, this will be the last real election in America.
The appearance influenced millions and even led Rogan himself to formally endorse Trump for the first time. Musk's reach wasn't just financial or digital, it was cultural. His presence on social media, in interviews and at campaign events helped shape the narrative heading into Election Day. Then came Trump's victory and Musk's appointment as a senior advisor in the new administration.
The president-elect revealing that tech mogul Elon Musk, the richest man in the world, and former Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy, also a businessman, will spearhead the Department of Government Efficiency. This is a new thing that Trump has created. The mission of all this is to cut red tape, reduce wasteful spending, and overhaul federal agencies.
Supporters called it necessary government reform. Critics called it dangerous overreach by an unelected billionaire. That's when the public backlash hit full force. By early 2025, a nationwide protest movement called Tesla Takedown had emerged.
There are set to be hundreds of protests nationwide today at different Tesla locations, and the goal is to stop Elon Musk and the Department of Government Efficiency. Now, these protesters are a part of the so-called Tesla Takedown, and the group is calling today a global day of action against the car maker.
They feared that his influence in the White House, combined with his dominance over powerful tech companies, posed a threat to democratic norms. At the same time, Tesla stock began to drop. Consumer trust declined. Some former Tesla owners even started reselling their cars. Not because of performance issues, but because they didn't want to be associated with Musk's politics.